Hi friends! So if you actually watched my recipe video, which you probably didn't watch most of it because honestly that was kind of boring and I talked a lot, so there was like I was either funny or trying to be funny and just not funny. But I said one thing, I was talking about Wegmans and I said how I got lost in Wegmans one time. Well, not lost, I lost my mom in Wegmans. And so I thought today's video could be like a funny story time of different stories of me embarrassing myself in stores. So the first one is the Wegmans one. And it's great. So I was at Wegmans. It was before the first show of it was opening night of the show I was in. And I was at Wegmans getting stuff with my mom. And somehow we got separated. She was like, go get this while I get that. And I couldn't find her, and I lose her, and then I find her again, so I wasn't that worried. But then I kept circling and looking, and I couldn't find her. 10 minutes passed, 20 minutes passed, 30 minutes passed. And the thing was, I didn't know where my phone was, so it was somewhere at home. So I didn't know where my phone was, and I was freaking out, and I knew we had enough time because we planned it out to where we had extra time to so we had a good cushion of probably about an hour or a half hour or whatever. So I knew we had enough time, but she had her phone, but I didn't have my phone. I was freaking out, and I was looking everywhere, and I looked everywhere, and I couldn't find her. And after 30 minutes of not being able to find her and on the brink of an emotional breakdown, I hear over literally the intercom of the store, Claire, and I'm not going to say my last name, please come to customer service. So I come to customer service, and I'm like, I should be old enough to not have to be called with an intercom, but I was like, sorry, and I was like, I couldn't find you, Mom. And then I started crying in the middle of this Wegmans, and for the past 30 minutes I'd been freaking out. And my mom had bought me flowers, and she was like, here, take them now because I think you need them. But I was like, and the lady was like, you're welcome. And I was like, I'm sorry. I was just totally melting in a mess, and I was partly stressed because we had to get to the show early, but we also had extra time that we planned for. So I was a mess, and I literally melted in the middle of this Wegmans. It was an experience. So that was one time I lost my mom in Wegmans. And I was really freaking out. Usually I lose her and find her in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. But 30 minutes is a long time. This next story is at Dunkin' Donuts, another embarrassing myself at a store. So my friend and I went to go get coffee, and my friends and I usually go to Dunkin' Donuts because it's fun every once in a while to go, And she was like, oh, try this iced coffee, and I usually don't get coffee because you've watched my videos. I'm already so wound up all the time, and it's not good to add that caffeine to my system. And it makes me kind of wacky and stressed, so I usually don't drink the coffee. I usually don't drink coffee at all. And she had been like, oh, get this iced coffee, and we both got a large. And I look at the iced coffee, and if you've been to Dunkin' Donuts, the large is that tall. It's a lot. And I was like, I'm probably not going to drink all of this coffee. And right as I say it, I knock over or accidentally drop the coffee, and literally half the coffee, the large coffee, spills out all over the table. And I was like, wow, I guess I'm not drinking all of this coffee. And then we were getting so many napkins, and it was literally across, I think it was 2 tables put together, and it was across both of them, and we had so many napkins. And I was like, of course. So that one. Another time at Dunkin' Donuts, I was 5 cents short, and I could have gone out to the car to get 5 cents from my mom. It was something that was $5.05, and I only had $5. But we go there like a good amount, and my mom like gave me money, so we know like the people there. And the guy looked at my hand, realized I only had $5 and didn't have $5.05, and he's like, "Never mind, that's not the total." And then he brought it down like $1.50, like $1.50, and I was like, so I like all the extra money I had, I put in the tip jar because I was like, dude, thank you. Another time was at Walmart. I lost my mom, and I couldn't find her, and I somehow ended up with both of our phones. So I had 2 phones, and she had no phone. But we had a friend that worked at Walmart, so she just used his phone to call me. It's funny. Yeah. So those are my embarrassing myself in stores stories. I'm sure there will be more. There probably has been more, I'm just not thinking of them right now. So if you want me to embarrass myself more in stores, I guess I can do that. Usually it's by accident, not on purpose. But, okay. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed me embarrassing myself for the sake of YouTube, which actually it was before I did YouTube, so. But thank you for watching. Bye!